Ho, ho, ho! Welcome back to another live episode of Freedom Free for All. My name is Josh Steffler, and tonight Brad Rhodes and Greg Hill join me in our studio broadcasting live from Victoria, British Columbia, where we bring you all sorts of news and information because we are the show that pokes the New World Order in its all-seeing eye. This is our last show for 2015. It's our season finale, so to speak. It's our Christmas special, and tonight, because it's our Christmas special, Brad Rhodes is bringing in his own rendition of the 12 Days of Christmas. So if you want to hear that grouchy old bastard sing, stay tuned. And Greg is talking about the what the fuck stories of 2015, and I have my own 10 predictions for 2016. On top of that, we have David Kevin Lindsay on our roundtable as our guest tonight. Now, if you don't know who David Kevin Lindsay is, you're out of the loop because this guy knows all sorts of stuff. He's from Clear, Canada, and he wrote the book, literally wrote the book on how to press criminal charges in Canada. So if you've been wronged before and the police are like, bah, nothing we can do, they're lying. There's lots you can do, and David Kevin Lindsay is going to talk about that. Now, I want to thank all of our new media partners. We've got Josh Sigurdsson of World Alternative Media doing great stuff. We've got Richard Heathen of Liberty Machine News. You're going to see a promo that we shot with him coming up soon. And of course, the New Agora. This is the best newspaper you will pick up that is in print in British Columbia. This is not your dinosaur media. This stuff is gold. You can pick yours up at Freedom Headquarters, 300 Gorge Road West, where We Are Change meets every Sunday at 7 o'clock for their weekly meetings. So we will be right back after this short promo, and we're going to get right into our season finale.
I'm Richard Heathen with LibertyMachineNews.com, and you're watching Freedom Free for All Television, your alternative to the lies and propaganda of the mainstream media.
Okay, so welcome back. Now, with the Christmas season and the New Year's coming up, I thought it would be interesting to do a few predictions. I've got 10 predictions for 2016. These are just educated guesses. I hope you roast me on all of the predictions that I get wrong when you're watching on the last year-end show in 2016. Also, before we start, I want to thank all of our donors from when our donation page went live last week. All of those people that donated, subscribed for $9.11 and $50. For those of you who have subscribed to the $50, your silver ounce is in the mail. So check that post box often because that shiny coin is on its way to you. So thank you, because we will be reinvesting in the show. Now, let's get to these predictions. Number one, the Canada Day bombings. John Nuttall and Amanda Carodi, I'm going to predict that they will be found not guilty because of RCMP entrapment. Now, of course, after that happens, the RCMP is going to engage in an internal investigation and rule that there was no guilt and they followed all protocols and they didn't actually entrap anybody. But that's my prediction. RCMP is going to wash their hands of it, even though they entrapped these two dupes into fomenting hatred towards Canadians and pretending to bomb people, which, you know, they took advantage of poor drug addicts, welfare drug addicts, the RCMP, my opinion. Oil will continue to drop and hit a bottom price of $25 a barrel. Now, this isn't because of climate change and new investments in green technology. No. This is economic warfare done by OPEC countries to economically destroy the U.S. and Western economies. As oil goes down in price, we lose lots of high-paying middle-class jobs and all sorts of stuff. So this is just my prediction. It's going to bottom out at 25 bucks a barrel, and we're going to suffer. Now, prediction number 3 is going to be Canadian boots on the ground in the Syrian conflict, the Syrian war. I know right now Justin Shiny Pony is saying that, oh, we're going to withdraw. No, that's not part of the plan. And if you've been watching the show for a while, you know he's just a puppet. He's not running the show. He's having his orders told to him, and he's playing a game with you. Canadian boots on the ground in Syria. Now, prediction number 4. There will be a terrorist attack or a false flag attack on Canadian soil blamed on Syrian refugees. And of course, the Hegelian dialectic, problem, reaction, solution, comes into play perfectly there, where somebody causes some terrorism, be it RCMP, which, you know, we kind of saw in the Canada Day bombing, and actually the RCMP did get caught trying to bomb pipelines in Edmonton, the Weibo case, so just saying that. Now, because of that terrorist attack, of course, civil liberties will have to be infringed upon, right? Because it's for your safety. And terrorism, right? Terrorism. We got to restrict some of your constitutional liberties and your fundamental freedoms for terrorism. Prediction number 5. The U.S. Federal Reserve will raise their interest rates again. Now, you think, okay, well, what does that even matter? Federal Reserve, that has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with us. When they raise their interest rate, it's going to lower the value of our Canadian fiat currency, which is another reason to donate and get that silver coin. You know, you don't want that fiat currency. You want the silver. You want the gold. Because the more they mess around with this Ponzi scheme of fiat currency, the farther and farther, actually, the shorter and shorter your dollar is going to go. It causes food to cost more because Canada imports a ton of food from the United States. So if our dollar is worth less, our exporters are hurt, our importers are hurt, food prices go up, gas prices go up, it's going to hurt you. So you just think, oh, well, US, who cares about that? These are my predictions. I hope I'm wrong. Number 6, climate change. That is going to be blamed for every single natural event in 2016. If it rains, climate change. If it's dry, climate change. If it's windy, climate change. If there's a famous actor that goes to Alberta and experiences a Chinook, oh, you know that's climate change. Dry weather, climate change. Snow, Canada, no, that's climate change. It's like that song from the Lego movie where everything is awesome, but it's not. It's everything is climate change. It's all caused by human CO2. Everything is climate change, and they'll blame it all on you because they are blaming it on you. Climate change is caused by the sun. It's not caused by you, but the media, it's a weapon. Media is using it as a weapon. Politics are using it as a weapon, and it is coming for your cash. That's what it's all about. The cash money. Prediction number 7, COP22. I believe it's going to be in Morocco. COP, which is a conference of parties, the big climate change summit. They are going to say that this is the last chance to save the world from climate change. So, of course, they're going to be pushing a carbon-based economy, or a carbon-based currency, not economy. The old carbon economy is out. Carbon dollars are in. The fiat, the pyramid scheme, the Ponzi schemes of carbon dollars are coming in, and the oil-based dollars of the U.S. are out. So, again, get your silver, get your gold, donate to Freedom Free For All, and you can get some silver. Number 8, Justin Trudeau, Shiny Pony, will not actually legalize cannabis in 2016. You know you want it, but he's not going to do it because there's going to be threats from the United States. There's the harmonization, NAFTA, CETA, all these trade agreements which harmonize national laws. The UN doesn't want cannabis legalized, and he needs to set it up for hyper regulation and hyper drive taxation so that Tilray can reap most of the benefits and people will still be rotting in jail for possession of a flower. You know, it'd be easy. They could have legalized it by now. If they were going to do it, they'd have done it. They're not going to do it. My predictions. Number 9, Bush versus Clinton. The rematch of a century. 2015 is going to be, oh, look at that. World Trade Center, Bush, you know, this guy, Jeb Bush, he was in charge of those buildings during 9/11. Oh, what kind of coincidence is that? We're talking about Bush and 9/11 comes up? Bush and Clinton, the rematch of the century. This is going to be, I'm calling it, the U.S. presidential election, and they're going to play it like the world's biggest boxing rematch. Media is going to love it. Politicians are going to love it. Everybody's going to love it. Americans love dynasties, and there's nothing more dynastic than a Bush versus Clinton rematch. You know, these guys, Obama is a Clinton. Obama is in the Clinton family. The Bushes, they go way, way back. Prescott Bush, GW. And my final prediction, number 10, is Bush wins. Jeb Bush is going to win the presidency, and he is going to treat the war on terror like it's a sporting event. You know, there's money to be made, and Dick Cheney's got his Halliburton ready, cash ready, shovel ready projects to rebuild all of the places that Jeb Bush bombs. So these are my 10 predictions. I hope you tune in to Freedom Free for All at the end of 2016 where we can recap these, because as they come true, we're going to be bringing them up on the show. And I hope I'm wrong on the Bush winning, because I'd really like to see Ron Paul win the U.S. presidency. You know, they say, oh, he's too old. No, Ron Paul, 2016. That's my hope for 2016, is Ron Paul comes in huge as an independent, wins the first independent presidency of the United States. It's a long shot dream, I know, but we're all Ron Paul fans, right? So now I'm going to leave you with a promo from Josh Sigurdsson of World Alternative Media. He's been doing some amazing stuff. He's got G. Edward Griffin coming on his show, his live show. Or I don't think it's live. It's pre-taped right now. But he's got G. Edward Griffin, the author of The Creature from Jekyll Island. He's also been involved in What in the World Are They Spraying? Huge guy in the new media paradigm. So tune into that. And when we come back, Brad Rhodes will be singing you a song. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdsson of World Alternative Media here, and we're proud partners with the guys at Freedom Free for All and We Are Change Victoria. This week on Wham, we confronted some politicians, including the Premier of Manitoba and other ministers, on the Child Kidnapping Agency, also known as Child and Family Services, or CFS. We also launched the Wham Show, and we hope that you guys tune in on the next episode of the Wham Show. We have the legendary G. Edward Griffin, and we also have author John Snyson, who's a good friend of ours here at World Alternative Media. You can find his new book, The End of Freedom: How Our Monetary System Enslaves Us, on Amazon. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at World Alternative Media. Keep up the awesome work over there at Freedom Free for All, and we'll see you next week.